getting NiCO on the Mei, enormous for this team. NiCO doesn't really... I don't think that NiCO can go toe-to-toe with a lot of other flex DPSs in the league on fragging kind of heroes. You know, the ones where you're supposed to carry for your team. But when you put him on one where you utilize the brain, NiCO has gone from being a player that... When I used to play against NiCO in TF2, we used to meme on that kid for being so brainless. Like, he would just run in all the time and just try and win with his sheer mechanics. And then when we saw him play in Overwatch, he kind of had this slow transition to being less and less about his aim. And like he picked up the Diva, he picked up the Brig, he picked up the Mei now. And that really seems to be his niche that he occupies, is he'll play the heroes that DPS players have to play that's way more about a macro feel of the game rather than outskilling his opponent. Who did NiCO play in TF? In Team Fortress, he played Scout. We got into ring for our teams a lot of times towards the end of when we played in the Premiership. Isn't there a NiCO command? Yeah, I think so. I think the NiCO command is, and this guy dared to troll my game style, lol. That was when I would cast his games and be talking about how brain dead he was. And then he watched me play and he was like, oh my god, this guy is so bad. How dare he troll my game style? Lol. He definitely was all aim, no brain back in the day. But then he, in Overwatch, it's kind of the opposite. Oh, Solar Nexus, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I didn't realize, but thank you. I guess I was just lost in the middle of the game. Thank you very much, Solar Nexus. Appreciate it. And learning is first as well. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub 3 minutes ago. Now Sideshow has no brain, no aim. That's true. That's true. Except in Valorant, where I'm all brain, no aim. When is Sparkle old enough to play? I think it's like May 31st, something like that. What does GDH mean on NiCO's name? It's GoDHand. Because he got banned from the European Team Fortress League, the league that everybody played in, the top league in Europe, because the anti-cheat team reviewed his VODs, like reviewed his demos, which is, you can see all of the raw inputs as well. It's like a direct game file. And they found that he was pressing inputs using a script that made it faster than a human could. So they banned him for using a cheating script because it was like, it was pressing AD faster than a human could press the inputs. But he got his mum to record him pressing the buttons as fast as the script was. So he proved with a video taken by his mum that he could press the buttons just as fast as the script could. Therefore, making the argument that the script was not a cheat because it could not outperform a human. It just made it easier. They reversed his ban, and he took the name NiCO GoDHand because his left hand, filmed by his mother, was able to move at inhuman speeds. I swear to you, that is a true story. That's the kind of, like, he used to be a fucking just playing 1v1s all the time, focused on his mechanics, trying to put as many inputs into the game as possible, and now he's like a brain player. It's the most 180 turnaround I've ever seen in a player's game style. I'm not trolling his game style anymore.